Hi, I'm D. I review rums, and this is 1833. Back. You know what it is? Because I do Duel reviews so infrequently, I always forget I need a bit of water to sort of like clear plunger. Which, not a plug, not sponsored by them, but I've got a Brita filter in my fridge, right? Big old thing, big old water filter. I think it's about 5 or 10 litres. It takes up half of the width of one shelf of my fridge. Because I was getting tired of buying water bottles, so bottles of water was getting expensive. And I used to use the Brita filters out of it, but I recently found this company called Phox. I think that's what they're called, pt2. I've got a carbon filter. I've never had water taste as good as this. That filter they use, it's far superior to Brita. And the only reason I chose them, because they're a bit more recyclable, a bit more kind of to the environment. So instead of sending the whole plastic block you get, plastic filters getting water filters, right? What they send you one, but then they send you the things that go inside of it. So you get one filter, one plastic filter thing, and that's the one you get. And then every time you want to buy new filters, they just send you the stuff that goes inside of it. So instead of having to have all this plastic, you just get the refillable pot, the part that actually does the filtering. And this is some... Maybe it's just in my head, but the water looks cleaner, clearer, more sparkly. But it also tastes just so much better than it did when I had the Brita filter. So it's a plug, but it's not paid for, it's not sponsored, it's just from my experience. Hopefully you can get those guys where you are. I actually might put a link to them down in the description as well. Okay, so this is Etan Rum. So this is one I will say was in creation with 5 sisters in Cameroon. It's got some, it came silver in the London Spirits 2021 competition. So it's, certified to some degree. Let's see what 1833 says. You know what? I felt kind of bad last time, so let's do this. Oh, this is, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. I just realized when I say, oh, yeah, I just had a flashback of Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But also Duff Man from Simpsons.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, Etan Rum from Cameroon. Oh, wow. I want to say it smells like petrol, but that would be very, very rude. It's probably not that... Oh. But it kind of smells like petrol. Or some sort of fuel. Basically what I'm saying is it doesn't smell like something you want to be drinking. It doesn't have that, cool, drink me, I'm appealing aroma to it. I really can't smell anything of... No. One sec. No, tell you what I'm getting from this. I'm getting very, I wouldn't say peaty, but I'm getting that, yeah, because peaty is more of a whiskey taste, whiskey associated flavor, even to some degree aroma. What I'm getting but I'm getting very grassy though from this. Lots. It's very grassy. I smell this a little bit, and I smell a little bit. As I sort of just activate a little bit and take deep breaths. You're getting that, yeah, grassy, a little bit peaty, a little bit mossy, that sort of real. Because when I say earthy, I think. Oh, when I say earthy, I really mean things like a dirt, the dirt, the earth itself. We're just getting more the top layer, what's above the earth. So the grassy, the meadowy, the mossy, that kind of foresty kind of smell. But it also has a very much of a not for human consumption kind of aroma as well. Because you might be in a forest or something, but you're not going to just pick up some grass or pick up some leaves and just instantly munch them. So that's trying to paint that picture for you. Let's give it a taste though. So again, so this has a lot going on. I will say that the flavors in this are a bit more complex than the flavors in the Scottish. I'm getting, if I remember correctly, I'm getting like a green apple type vibe in that as well. I'm getting like a caramel, a green apple. Perhaps aniseedy? Not aniseed like the good licoricey taste, but you know those, forget about it, I think it's the description before, you know the black licorice you get, the ones in the bassets that have like a real unique taste? That sort of aniseedy, bitterish, not the sweet aniseed you may associate yourself with. And getting that from that. I would not mess this up. Like cloves, more like cloves. Yeah. There's a lot going on in this. Got to take a few tastes to just really get them all. The Sugar House one was pretty straightforward. It wasn't as complex. This has got a lot going on. It's got a lot going on. Hang on. Aniseed, caramel, green apple or like a green grape sort of vibe from it. Then that's all the good stuff. And then there's a bitter flavour that hangs about, just like in this Sugar House. That bitterness lingers, but it's a bitter and a little bit, a touch sour. Yeah, it's a bitter but touch of sourness to it as well, right at the back, and that's what lingers. The first taste is this first set of tastes are quite sweet, quite pleasant, but they're not perfect. And then in the back of it, and what comes after the second wave, and what hangs around is that bitter, sour taste. So one more time. Yeah. Oh. Listen, let's get some lime thyme in this mofo because I can't be drinking any more of this. Right, so get some lime in there, baby. Here we go. As you see, I'm okay with sour. I'm licking lime with my finger, no problem. I don't mind sour. Sour is cool. Back in my meat eating days, I used to love a bit of sweet and sour chicken. You know what I mean? But yeah. Oh, where's the water? One sec. Okay. The things I do for you guys. Okay, here we go. Oh gosh, I don't even want to. Yeah, no. No. Listen, I'm gonna stop it right there. If I remember correctly, and I'm sure somebody with better memory than I have will correct me, I think this is only the second rum I reviewed where the rum tastes worse with a slice of lime. The slice of lime made that demonstrably worse than it ever was without the lime. Look, I normally do recommendations with rums. My recommendation is as follows: so Sugar House rum or the Etan Rum. Firstly, I have to say to myself, how the hell did this win silver in 2001? What won gold? What was worse than this? I know, you know what, in fairness, I'll say this. If I remember the rums that I reviewed in 2021, I think there was a decline in quality of rums in 2021. If I remember correctly, I remember thinking, because even Rum Bash, we had some terrible rums at Rum Bash in 2020 rum. I think 2021 will go down as a bad year for rum. So that might explain why it got a silver. I don't think another year it's even make top anything. So back to what I was saying. I diverted shortly, momentarily. I normally like to give recommendations when drinking rums. My recommendation to you is if you see these rums anywhere, in a bar, at this cocktail making class, in a supermarket, in a grocery store, I've got audiences in the US as well, in a petrol/gas station. Basically what I'm saying to you is, anyway you see this, don't even bother with it. Which kind of gives away what the score for the doors are going to be. So just go for it. You got buy and keep, buy and enjoy, and nobody with it, and there's no secret here. There's no drum roll needed. Straight up and down. You see these rums, nobody with it. No. I told you before the review, but the worst ones I've reviewed. I'm telling you during the junior review how bad they were. I'm telling you after the review, they are terrible rums. And I am also aware that me banging on the table, probably doing horrible things to the sound, but I need to get it to you that you should not be drinking these rums.